Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you my Magic Warden PVP build for Greymore. So yeah, let's get into it. Um, when it comes to skills, we're basically running Inner Light, Veteran Infection, Bird of Prey, Shock Clinch, and Deep Fissure. Um, Here you could run Meteor or the Eternal Guardian, but they're pretty much the same damage. And I do sometimes use Meteor, but yeah. Back bar, we're using Northern Storm, Dimpen Magic, Ice Fortress, Channel Acceleration. This one you can change for Living Treyi or Natural Embrace depending on what you like. Um, the Blue Betty, and then the Arctic Blast. So that's pretty much it for the skills. Like I said, you can swap channeled if you want. I like the damage of this because we're stacking the Warden crit passive for 10% more crit damage. We stack that with that makes 20% more crit damage. Um, then we have Minor Berserk, and then Vulnerability, and then we do get 6% more damage. 6 or 8% more damage depending on how much animal companion we have. So we do have a lot of damage multiplier on this build. Like we pretty much have them all. And then we have Major Fracture on top. So yeah, this build hits pretty hard. Um, yeah, so when it comes to set, we're running Tri-Food, then we're running Tripods, um, Master, Perfected Staff, Frost Damage and shit because of the new passive that Warden got, the two new passive. Um, you deal 10% more frost damage and magic damage. So your ice enchant is going to do 10% more damage than a lightning one. You already get vulnerability from this. So like we could take either ice or flame enchant. So I went ice because of that passive. When you apply shield, you get 10% more crit damage, and with an infused ice enchant on the Destro, like it's pretty much guaranteed of getting chill every single time. So you get 10% more damage all the time. It's pretty good. And then when it comes to the back bar, we're running the Ice Staff of Willpower. We're running Balorg, all in pen, all max Magicka, 511. Then we're running Ancient Grace, all reduced cost, because I tried all recovery. One recovery glyph gives you about like 300 Magicka recovery. This, if you cast one ability per second, this is 400 mag recovery. So when you get three of those, it does make a difference, like about 300 more regen. So that's it for the gear. Alright, so when it comes to CP, we're basically running those CP. 51 into Bastion. That's quite a lot, but shields are better than heal dispatch. For Mac Tune, Stamina Tune, they don't have any issues, so 19% more shield is basically 19% more heal, because like you don't have any heal on the Mac class, you only use the shield. So yeah, 43, 43, 40, 12, 81, 56 for perma, the dots and everything. 81, 56, 56, 21, 66, 51, and then those one you don't really need for into tenacity, but like I'm not gonna put them into Siphoner. And then 40 Warlord, and that's pretty much it for CP. Uh, like the stats, you might not have that much mag recovery, but with all the reduced costs, you're fine. So that's what the stats looks like. Uh, Keep in mind you get like 600 spell damage from that, and then almost 500 from that. So like, uh, the spell damage gets much higher. If you use this and then the pause, that's what you're looking at. It's pretty good to be honest. Like the mag recovery is really good. You don't gotta worry about it. 1k with the niche and the pots with 3 reduced costs will, I mean, is better than I tried 2.4k recovery and it doesn't come close to 3 reduced costs with 1k mag recovery. So yeah, mage run this. That's pretty much it. Um, like I think I didn't explain the willpower and the ancient grace. Like yes, you could be running more powerful setup than this. You could get way stronger build than this, but like when it comes to survivability and like having a constant build, I don't even know if that makes sense. Having like a reliable build that always works the same, this is better because it gives you like 3.5k max magical in your front bar. 3.5, yeah. Like there's no other way you can get as much magicka if you keep a monster set and the master staff on the front bar. Like if you run Necro, a Balrog and Master Staff, Ancient Grace is the other, like the only other thing that can gives us more max magicka for better shield and better stuff. On the bad bar, you could run both Fates, but willpower is better. Bigger shield, better damage. So like, it's pretty good. Yeah. I know you could run Icy Conjurer. I know you could run fucking, what is it? I don't know, Spell Shroud or some shit like that, but in my opinion, it's not. I mean, Icy is gonna be better. Everything that's Rock said dispatch, like, if you're a Mag Tune, right, because your abilities are like 15% more expensive than Stamina Tune, and since your heavy attack doesn't work, uh, like, you can't really heavy attack in a fight compared to Stam, you're guaranteed of losing to every Stam build, unless you run proc set, and then if you're Mag v Mag, you're pretty much guaranteed to lose if you don't run proc set, but those are pretty much, you know, 1v1 build, like the pro mag build, Icy Conjurer, single target. Some people run it with Zahn, that's single target. Some people run Galarian, that's single target. Some people run fucking, what's the name of that set? Nightmare for the damage. I'm fine with Nightmare for the CC, but people that run it just for the fucking damage when they already have a CC, that single target, it's not gonna be reliable. Upper wall, sure it's gonna fuck you in a duel. Like their damage output, like this build is pretty balanced. You have enough damage to kill pretty much most people, pretty much everything, right? And then you got tankiness to survive most people, and then you got sustain. That's pretty good. You're not gonna run out, but like it's not gonna compare to a prop build. Like a mag build, the damage is gonna be like fucking up there, so they're gonna be able to boost their fucking tankiness. And like, yeah, if you fight that, you're not gonna have enough damage to kill them because they're gonna have the same damage as you with twice the tankiness, or they're gonna be as tanky as you with twice the damage. That's what proc build do pretty much. Then if you fight a Stam class, Stam class, if they run Dizzy or Surprise Attack, like, bro, their damage is just fucking up there, carried. And then if they do one heavy attack with all balance, like, they get like half their resource back. So like you're not gonna compete with that because they can just go fucking tanky and one hit you while full sustaining. So don't get your hypes too high about these builds. Like it is a really good build, but compared to what I used to run back then, like back then you could run a normal build, right? A skillful build where your abilities actually kill people. It's not your proc, it's not, like you're fighting somebody that spam dizzy swing and doesn't even realize he actually killed you. Like I've seen that. People just dizzying swing. They drop you to like 10% health and they keep on dizzying swing instead of going for execute. Like they don't even know how to swap from dizzy to fucking execute. They just spam the fuck out of dizzy. Like yeah, that's pretty much it. Like don't think it's gonna nuke everybody because it won't. Other than that, all of your abilities other than your dot are pretty much AoE. Uh, that kind of makes it, in my opinion, right now, this is probably the best 1vx build there is. Uh, sure, Maxort is really good at it too. Uh, I'm never gonna play Maxort just because I don't like the way it plays. Like, yes, you can get as good 1vx with a Maxort, but you're gonna be kiting more. Like, they're good because they can kite more than a Warden. That's what makes it better to 1vx, but I don't really like kiting at all. I just want to kill shit. And if you kill one person with this build, you kill everybody because that's the same damage if you hit one person or 20 people. Same damage if you hit one person or 20 people. more damage if you hit 20 people than one person. And then that's the same if you hit, like, pretty much everything's AoE other than light attack and fetcher. But when you 1vx, you don't really use fetcher unless you need to kill a healer, uh, or you need to finish the fucking tank at the end. Like, that's pretty much it. Um, really good sustain and all. So try it out. Let me know if you like it. That's pretty much it. I'm out.